is Christian Carson. His new album, Vice Versa, has an all-star lineup involved. Dude, thanks for calling in.
Tom, man, thank you for having me, bro.
It's always a pleasure speaking with you. And this new release, it's something of a long time coming, because I remember we were talking about this like last year, and you put so much work into it. You've worked with so many great people on it. Tell us about Vice Versa.
Oh, man, it has been a little bit that I've been working on it, definitely through all of the summer and through all this, pandemic stuff that's been going on. But it's really, really cool, man. I'm really excited about it. As you said, it's got some really cool people involved in the record with me. I've had Bumblefoot, from GNR on the record and Sons of Apollo. Had Paris, son of Sebastian Bach, play drums, on the record. JD from Black Label, who's on bass on a track on the record. So a lot of cool people involved. And I couldn't be, more honored to just have these dudes all involved and taking the time to do it with me. It's really, really cool.
I cannot, wait to hear everything. I've heard bits and pieces of this album, and it's the best thing I think you've ever put out. So very stoked with this.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it rocks, and it was well worth the wait. Where could somebody find, whether it's Vice Versa or any of your other releases, including stuff from Commonwealth? How do they find your music?
They can get all my stuff and basically all the latest news on anything going on with me and the band at facebook.com/CommonwealthNJ, or I'd say head over to our Instagram is a good place too, Instagram.com/CommonwealthOfficial_.
So, you have this all-star lineup involved in your album. How did you get in touch with all these guys?
Well, it was really, really crazy, man. As you know, probably, I'm sure, everybody in this business usually, like, a lot of people just know each other and, are friends or of one another, mutual friends. And I was actually working with Mike Orlando originally from Adrenaline Mob, and we were working in his studio demoing out some of the stuff for Vice Versa. And he had to go on tour to South America for a little while. So we had to kind of stop those sessions, and I needed to jump in with somebody to, finish the album and really engineer the rest of the tracks. So Bumble's name came up, which me and Mike are both mutual friends of. And I always kind of stayed in touch with Bumble, through all the Commonwealth releases. And anytime we had like a new music video or something come out, I'd shoot it over to Bumble and he'd give me his feedback. He's one of the coolest and nicest guys, I have to say, in this business, man. And Mike as well, all the guys involved in this record, really. And I mean, amazing players. But yeah, that's kind of how that relationship came about. So I hit Bumble up when, we were tossing around names in the studio, me and Mike, on who could finish the project out. And, Bumble came up, I hit him up, and he was like, yeah, man, I got some time. Why don't you come on down to the studio and let's see what you got, cooking. And we took it from there, man, and we ended up with 9 tracks, and some of the stuff is covers, and the rest is originals. And I'm really excited about the last track on the album that just finished it off. It's called Hold On Me, and that'll be coming out with the release of it, which will be very, very soon, and people can find that stuff on our socials, all the news and the dates on when that'll happen. But, yeah, man, it's really, really cool, really excited about it, and honored to have these guys involved.
Hell yeah, it's totally rad, and I cannot wait to hear that track, but the one we're about to rock, tell us about this tune, Bid Farewell.
Bid Farewell is actually a song that I had written some years ago, and we kind of revamped it for this album and made it a part of Vice Versa. And it's really, really cool track. People have said that it's got kind of a Alice in Chains vibe, which is cool. There's a mixture of all kinds of stuff on this album too. I mean, we've got, even acoustic renditions of a couple songs, Black Hole Sun and Heart-Shaped Box. So there's really a lot on this record that it has to offer, and this is just one of them, and hopefully people dig it.
Christian Carson, new album, Vice Versa. Dude, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Always a pleasure. Right now, let's rock that track, the latest from Christian Carson. Here's Bid Farewell on 95.9 The Rats Jersey Rock Podcast.